It was a moment that shook the world. But how much do you really know about the King of Pop's demise? Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 5 facts about the death of Michael Jackson. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're examining some of the lesser-known facts that surround Michael Jackson's untimely death. Number 5. His death was caused by an overdose of propofol. The details surrounding Michael Jackson's death are no longer shrouded in mystery. We know that 2 autopsies were performed, one by the LA County Coroner's Office and the second autopsy at the request of Jackson's family. We also know that he had a smorgasbord of drugs in his system when he died. Finally, we know that his death was caused by an overdose of propofol. You see, propofol is a sedative, an extremely strong sedative typically reserved for hospital patients about to undergo surgery. However, it's also been known to impair lung function. Because Jackson was suffering from a lung-related condition called respiratory bronchiolitis, the propofol had an adverse effect on him and ultimately contributed to his demise. Number 4. His death is considered a homicide. While conspiracy theorists would have you believe that Michael Jackson is sipping champagne on a beach somewhere next to Elvis and Tupac, the truth is that he died on June 25, 2009. And now, his death is officially considered a homicide. In fact, Conrad Murray, Jackson's personal physician at the time of his death, was charged with involuntary manslaughter in 2011 and sentenced to 4 years in prison. Murray was the one who administered the lethal dose of propofol to Jackson the night before his death. And he did it outside of a hospital and without the proper equipment to monitor his patient's vitals. Ultimately, he was deemed to be at fault for the singer's death. Number 3. He died the same day as Farrah Fawcett. You'd be forgiven if back in 2009 you didn't realize that Farrah Fawcett, the actress and model best known for her portrayal of Jill Monroe on the TV series Charlie's Angels, had passed away. You see, Fawcett died a few hours before pop icon Michael Jackson did. She was a star in her own right, but media coverage of her death was overshadowed by that of Jackson's own untimely demise. 62 at the time of her death, Fawcett received a posthumous Emmy nomination for the documentary Farrah's Story, which she helped produce. Number 2. He was planning a comeback show. In March of 2009, just months before his death, Michael Jackson announced that he was planning a concert tour called This Is It. The tour, which he claimed would be his, quote, final curtain call, would feature shows around the world. Soon after the announcement, Jackson traveled to Los Angeles to rehearse for the upcoming tour. Sadly, less than 3 weeks before the first This Is It concert, Jackson died. Later that year, Michael Jackson's This Is It documentary, which featured behind-the-scenes footage of Jackson preparing for his ill-fated tour, was released. Despite its limited run, it became the highest-grossing documentary of all time, a testament to Jackson's worldwide popularity. Number 1. He is one of the highest-earning dead celebrities. Cultural icons like Michael Jackson never truly die. They continue to impact the world long after they're gone, sometimes in ways that are incredibly lucrative. Much like Elvis and Bob Marley before him, Jackson has continued to rake in cash despite the fact that he's, well, dead. In fact, a Forbes report states that Jackson took in $825 million in 2016 alone. But it's not all about money. Jackson also won a number of awards after his death, including 4 American Music Awards and a Lifetime Achievement Award at the 2010 Grammys. Even in death, he is still the King of Pop. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.